the decisions that are made right here in the State House in Augusta are the decisions that are going to have an impact on your life and mine. Whether you have the opportunity to take time off of work to care for an ill family member, whether you have protection at work from discrimination or harassment, whether your right to reproductive privacy is protected. All of those decisions are made right here in Augusta, and that's why we strive to empower people to participate in the political process.
Having the Maine Women's Lobby come here and educate legislators about how a bill will impact the lives of women becomes hugely important.
I found that the Women's Lobby gives us good information, whether we're dealing with health issues or natural resource issues or budgetary issues. Women are 50% of the equation.
What we found is that what works for women works for all families.
The Policy Center is able to do the research, then you turn that over to the lobby to craft legislation that addresses whatever the concerns are.
This is our general fact sheet. The pink page in here, this is polling we did over the summer in Maine. Nearly 9 out of 10 Maine voters support this bill. And among Republicans, it was 79% that supported the bill, and this was before the committee amended it. Think of it in terms of you are earning 1 hour of paid time for every 30 hours you work, capped at 3 days annually. It is such a small piece that could help nearly half of Maine's workers who don't have a single paid sick day. I mean, you don't want someone coming in with a stomach bug preparing your food. So,
I don't know how you argue against that.
Talking about 3 days.
I understand.
There are lots of statistics and understandings that people don't necessarily have unless they've been thinking about these issues for a while.
You know, the Maine Women's Lobby is a membership organization, and that's really important because membership not only lends power to our efforts through financial resources, but also members allow us to represent the real needs of women and girls. When we are in communities talking to our members, hearing from them about the issues that they care about, we can then represent those interests here at the State House. Membership also lends power to our efforts. When we are talking to a legislator asking for his or her support, we can say, there are members standing behind us asking for your support on this. And that's really where the power of a membership organization comes from.
It only takes a few personal phone calls for a legislator to receive, for them to start talking with other members and saying, hey, have you gotten any calls on this issue? Because I have. And when they get calls from identified Maine Women's Lobby's members, they know that the issue is important, and they'll mention it to me. I'm getting calls from your members about this issue. I'm getting the message. So it's very heartening when I get that sort of feedback, and I know that we're doing our job well.
The Maine Women's Lobby is vital to making this legislature aware and acting on behalf of women.
We're here making sure that the people who are making decisions have the right information and know the impacts of their decisions on the lives of women and girls.
So having them, the Maine Women's Lobby here, talking to us, educating us, and bringing the public to us makes a huge difference.